Okay. Good evening and welcome to the Township of Lopatcong reorganization and regular meeting this January 3rd, 2018. And tonight we are going to swear in our new mayor, James E. Mangucci. And I would like you to come up and stand in front of the podium, and I'd like to invite our former mayor, Douglas Steinhardt, who's also New Jersey State Republican Chairman, to swear in our new mayor.
I, James E. Mangucci,
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
to the governments established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and the United States,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of mayor
all the duties of the office of mayor,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Mangucci's got a speech, imagine that. I don't know where the 15 years went that I was here before, or the 5 since I've been out, but I'm happy to be back. This is probably a lifetime moment for me. There are 2 people that are not here tonight. One is my father. As many of you know, my father served 7 terms here, over 4 different decades. So during the campaign, I had somebody ask me, why are you doing it? Why should I vote for you? I said, well, this is the 13th time that Mangucci's appeared on the ballot out here since 1964. We do it because we care. I do it because I care. I care about the people. I care about family. I care about friends. That's what I'm about. People helping people. I coined that phrase years ago here. But I've got some very tough shoes to live up to, because this gentleman here to my right, probably the best decision I made early on was not to run for mayor in 1999. I had been on council a year at that point. Mr. Baker was our mayor. I just didn't want to appear power hungry at that point, so I didn't. That allowed a young upstart attorney to step in and take us on the ride of excellence for the next 15 years. It was my honor to serve under him for 13 of my 15 years. What a ride it was. So I don't have to worry about becoming Lopat's best man, but that spot's already taken. I'm gladly bow down to that. He's now our New Jersey Republican chairman. He has aspirations for higher things, and he'll do well at whatever it is that he does. But I'd like to thank my sister Ann for being here tonight, my niece Kelly, my brother-in-law Larry, and if I could have you 2 young ladies come up here. This is Brendan and Sarah. You talk about what life's all about and what miracles are all about. These 2 kids were born at a little over a pound apiece. Here they stand 9 years later. So this is what life's about. It's not about me tonight. It's about the kids. It's about our future. It's about Lopatcong. It's the town that I was raised in, the town that I raised my kids in, the town that I love. That's why I stand before you tonight. So, you 2 can go sit down. So that's what it's all about. It's also about our volunteer. Where's Connie Miller? Connie Miller, his father. Now, Connie, I got to do this. I know you're well aware. His father used to untie my shoes on the school bus. Right. So that's what Lopat's about to me. That's what I grew up with. Volunteers. Connie still volunteers this time for the Red Lead Board. So people helping people, volunteers. I'd like to point out some other people that are here with us tonight. Freeholder Ed Smith. Freeholder Jason Sarnowski. Look at that, Jason. There you are in the back. 3 of our newly elected officials over in Phillipsburg. Danielle DiGirolamo, Frank McVeigh, Bobby Fulper. Nice to see them. They were at the board meeting last night for the school board. So again, it's more about the area, people helping people, and we hope to be able to generate that across township and town lines. Mayor Jim Curran from Lopatcong Township. Who else am I missing? Come on, raise your hand. You know who you are. I'm missing. and the good doctor who I served 5 years under on the Warren County Community College Board. I'm going to miss that board, but being elected official, I can't be out there. Dr. Will also. If you want a good education, go see Will and his staff out there. They do an excellent job, and we're putting an addition on that building out there. So the college is growing, and the freeholders are supporting it. So all is good on that. So that being said, I want to thank you all for coming out. I'll do my best not to disappoint, and away we go. All right? Thank you very much. I did want to reiterate one story that I forgot about. During the campaign, I had said to Tim, my significant other, that I needed to go and get a couple new suits. I just needed them, period, whether I won or not. Went out, bought 2 new suits, one of which I have on tonight, and I got home. I'm going to be 60 next month. The older you get, if you're buying 2, you're throwing out 3. So I come home, I try the sport jacket on, still fit, obviously dated. Tried one suit on, I lost 10 pounds of it in it. Tried another suit on, I'll lose 30 in my so I threw them on my son's bed, and that was it. The next day, I was going to put them in a bag and drop them off at one of the clothing places here. So as I started to throw the suit in the bag, I felt something in the pocket. Didn't know what it was. I reached in the pocket, and there were 4 pictures in there. But I absolutely lost it when I pulled 2 of them out. Now, I can tell you that suit, I hadn't worn it for 6 years. And I don't know why now these pictures came out. But here they are. One is of my father and myself, and one is of my dad, or my mother and myself. Significant? Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. The picture that I'm holding here is of my first election 20 years ago, standing in front of the tote board up in Belvedere. Why now that I find it? I'm not big on omens, but there they are. So 20 years, these were in his suit pocket for at least 6 years. Anyway, thank you. We need a motion to come out of executive session.
Motion. Second.
Roll call.
Yes. Councilman Polito?
Yes.
Councilman Belcaro?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mengucci?
Sure. Council is in executive session for approximately 30 minutes, and the topics of discussion are exactly as listed on your agenda 1, 2, and 3. Meeting minutes from executive session will be available at such time as the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided indicating the time and place of the meeting in accordance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 by advertising a notice in the Star Gazette, the Express Times, and by posting a copy on the bulletin board of the municipal building. I ask now that you all bow your heads for a prayer. Mr. Mellor, would you kindly lead us in prayer tonight?
Join me in prayer. Most gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for being with us this evening. We ask guidance, wisdom, and good judgment in our decisions. Be with our service people and veterans for giving us this opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Connie. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yes. Councilman Polito?
Here.
Councilman Belcaro?
Here.
Councilman Wright?
Here.
Council President Pryor?
Here.
Mayor Mengucci?
Here. Do we have any public comment on agenda items only? Seeing none, we'll move into the action items. Resolution number 18-2, charge for individuals requesting annual meeting calendar. Motion on it?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call that. Councilman Polito?
Yes.
Councilman Belcaro?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Here.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mengucci?
Resolution number 18-03, establish a cash management plan. Motion?
I'll make that motion. Second.
Councilman Polito?
Yes.
Councilman Belcaro?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mengucci?
Yes. Resolution number 18-08, authorized interest to be charged on delinquent taxes. Motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. Number 5, resolution number 18-26, to appoint council president. Any nominations for that?
I make a motion, that Joe Pryor for continue the president. Second.
Okay, Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. The consent agenda. Are there any items that anybody mentioned in the consent agenda that they would like pulled for tonight?
Yeah.
We missed number 4.
That's number 4. Sorry, resolution 18-09, authorize the tax collector to process and cancel any municipal charge, refunds, or delinquencies for less than $10.
Motion.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Now the consent agenda items 1 through 26. Anybody have any questions, comments, anything they want pulled? We don't need a motion on the consent agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Under old business, resolution 18-29, authorizing the transfer of redevelopment agreement from Opus Investments to Bridge Acquisition LLC. Motion on that?
I'll make that motion.
I got a
Second.
motion from Belcarra.
Okay.
You want a second?
And I'll second it.
Okay, I'll roll call. Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. Approve final payment to Delane Contracting in the amount of $74,901.88 for work completed on the Stonehenge Force Main Replacement Project.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Abstain.
And Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. Under new business, resolution number 18-30 to authorize the application to the local finance board.
I will make that motion.
Second.
Okay, Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. Number 18-31, approve temporary municipal and sewer utility budget.
Make a motion on that. Second.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. 3, approve invoice from Morris County Co-op for membership fee in the amount of $1,100.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. Number 4, 18-32, authorize sale of Block 95, Lot 23.01 to Richard J. Wambo for $3,525.
Motion.
And I'll second that one.
Okay, Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. We do have number 5, which is 18-33, that is not on your agendas. It's a motion to hire Todd Poole as a special counsel for the redevelopment, consultant, I'm sorry, for the redevelopment financial agreement.
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second that motion.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. That's doing something else?
I have a number 6.
You want to check?
Number 6 is a motion to authorize the attorney to take the actions discussed in executive session.
I'll make the motion.
And I will second that.
Councilman Toledo?
Yes.
Councilman Belcarra?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Yes.
Council President Pryor?
Yes.
Mayor Mizucci?
Yes. We do have one announcement tonight. There'll be a special meeting January 17th, which is that's a Wednesday, correct? At 7 o'clock here at the municipal building.
The public portion will be 7:30.
Any council reports at all tonight? Mr. Polito?
Yes, Board of Ed, last night was their reorganization. The president is Bob McFarland and vice president is Stephen Ruane. The PTA is sponsoring a math museum night for parents and kids to work on math problems together. It's January 26th at the middle school. I don't know the time.
6 p.m.
6 p.m., thank you. And also, EDAC, we're always looking for members. I've been meeting with the EDAC in Lopatcong, and we had a meeting also, one of the newly elected Phillipsburg council members attended. We're looking how we can support each other and perhaps go to the county, see if we can get some support from them as a possible subcommittee for this area's EDACs. And that's it.
Thank you very much. Lou?
No report.
No report tonight? Bill?
The only thing I have, police chief dropped off his monthly report to us, and everybody has a copy of that. Otherwise, I don't have anything. The other thing I want to say, Mr. Mayor, I look forward to working with you for the next year. I think it'll be a great time for us all.
Thank you.
Well, you know, of course, I look forward to working with you, and we just met last week, so I really have nothing to report.
Report of the engineer.
I have nothing to report tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, good. Approved department reports? Any motion on that?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Folks, questions, comments? Mr. Schuster?
Mr. Mayor, I would just like to congratulate you.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you up there. And I think the other thing is, it's a pleasure to see everybody in a cohesive, smiling, happy mood. And I'm sure as we move forward, everybody's going to work together. And I think it's going to be good for all of us for the township. And again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Mr. Steinhardt?
I just want to say on behalf of the state Republican Party, congratulations, Mayor. It's nice to see honor and integrity return to that chair. I am quite confident that you will do a brilliant job leading Lopatcong into better times. And it was my privilege to be able to join you here tonight. So thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Anybody else? Lori?
Just two things. Lori Tesla, 12 Meadowview Drive. The first one is I wasn't at the last meeting, so I don't know if the final LAA payment was approved or if that'll be...
I can answer that.
Okay.
Yes, it was. They were both approved subject to a letter being sent to the LAA.
Okay.
And briefly, there was $5,000 left over
Right.
on the amendment to our contract. The painting of the pool hasn't been done yet. I think we put it date of May 15th, something
Okay.
like that. So we're going to release the $5,000 and the agreement that the painting be completed.
Okay.
Then we are also releasing the balance of your escrow with exception of $2,500 to cover certain payroll expenses.
Okay.
That'll be drawn down
All
against
right.
that.
Okay.
So I wrote it up in a page, basically, so I'll just send it on to Kenny.
Yeah, you can
Unless
send
it's
on
a
to Kenny.
secondary, I should say.
You can send it to either, you can send it to both Hope and Kenny. This way, at least one of them again, I think probably Kenny should sign it.
I will do that.
And then I just wanted to congratulate you on becoming mayor. It's about time to see your name there. I know that you and I both had the privilege of, I and Lou, both had the privilege, all of us had the privilege of working for a mayor that was competent, had experience, knew what they were doing, did what was best for this town. You, of course, had a lot more than that, but Lou and I, our first 2 years here, we were able to see that. I know for a fact we're going to see that again. And you have not only the experience on council and not only the experience of working with former Mayor Steinhardt, but you also have your dad who mentored you all these years. And I know you're going to make him proud. And I know he's here with you today. And for Jim, Joe, and Bill, especially Joe, this next year, especially for you, Joe, it's going to be a lot different. I can guarantee you that.
I'm looking forward to working with Jim. We have a list, we have a bunch of lists to take care of, and we're committed to it, so
I had it-
hopefully 2018 will be a good year.
Yeah, I think it will be. I had a few things that we didn't get done, that unfortunately, as myself and Joe know, we spent most of our time dealing with legal issues after Mr. Steinhardt left. With the previous mayor, there are a few things that we left off, like online payments for the sewers. I actually still have the paperwork. I think we wanted to start a newsletter, so hopefully if you guys want to revive any of that stuff, we still have it sitting on the back burner. But I do look forward to working with you as the recreation chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Around the room?
David Macaroni, 11 Racetown. Congratulations, Mayor. Welcome. On behalf of the Lopatcong School District, I just welcome you and look forward to collaborating together.
As
So-
you know, I spend my entire day in the school district, so.
Yeah. So if you need anything or if we can work collaboratively, please, we can reach out to one another.
Certainly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Mr. Betts?
My name is Sean Betts of Breaker Gardens Tennis Organization. I'd like to congratulate you, Jim, on your mayorship.
Thank you very much, Jim.
I would also ask that you make some good appointments to the rent leveling board as soon as it's possible.
I believe Beth had advertised on the website
Yeah.
for some board members.
Okay, very good. And then one other question for Joe or anybody on council who you remember the library where there's Phillipsburg Library and the county library?
Right.
Has any decision been made on where the people of Lopatcong will go?
No formal decision. I have looked at it. I have not discussed it with this board.
Okay.
Nobody's really asked us for a formal decision lately.
All right. Okay, I just was wondering.
Yeah, we had the one introductory meeting and then that was it.
I was holding that question now for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks, Joe. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Anyone else? Before I close tonight, one of the bad things when you shoot from the hip is you forget some things. But I need to embarrass a couple people. Patty Potts, if you'd stand up. Peggy Emerson, if you would please stand up. And my significant other, Sandy Kennedy, please rise. These three ladies wore out many pairs of shoes with me, passing out pamphlets. So my thanks to you. These are lifelong friends, 45, 50 years. It goes back that far. So I'm done embarrassing them now, but I would be remiss if I did not thank them for the time and the effort that they put in, including, where's Frank Russo? Frank was the only one that bought up. I had 1,500 pamphlets made. And we passed out probably 500, and Frank called me and said, Forward was spelled F-O-W-A-R-D. So, as those three ladies know, I was about as hot that day as I could. Mr. Steinhardt received a phone call, not for any reason than just a vent. Financially was spelled wrong, and forward. And here's a guy that's going to be your mayor, can't even spell financially right. Anyway, Frank, thank you very much. I quickly trashed those and spent another couple $100 on mine. So, anyway, anybody else? If not,
Jim, I'd like to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
I just like, I look forward to serving with you.
Thank you.
I also want to add that you are the third mayor I'll be serving with.
Yes.
It was an honor to serve with Doug Steinhardt the first 2 years, and the last 3, and now you, the new one. So I'm looking forward to some great new things here.
Certainly appreciate it. So, kind of back to the future. Brian? Can you first give me a report on the sinkhole out on?
My first.
Yeah, please.
All right. Out in Hardwick, we had a water main break. I believe the hole is approximately, let's say around 14 feet wide and 67 feet long. So the road is closed down.
Today?
Yesterday.
Second, yesterday. Up underneath some property right around ago, but we took care of it. It's filled, it's not paved, it's nothing in that range, all right? At this point, I don't see it becoming our bill at all.
I don't see a reason for it, but we'll see where it all goes down the road here. So it's moving, so if anybody's traveling on the road, just be careful, it is open one side, all right, but you'll see a whole bunch of barricades, everything else, it's just stone at this point. We're open another day or so after, hopefully we can get through the storm and they can bring some hot patch up, and, close it up. So, things went smooth, that's kind of what I stepped up here for a little bit, Jim. It was really nice dealing with you. I think we merged well there.
Yes, we did.
All right, there was no mess in the middle anywhere. It's just, this is where we're headed, this is where we want to go, and we ended up there. It was really nice to deal with somebody in a fashion that I can trust them because of your experience of what you do every day. All right, you understand what I talk about a little bit more, and I think we're going to have a good time. So, thank you.
If that's it, I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Folks, thank you very much for coming out.